fantastic. Can you imagine just a U-Haul filled to the brim with wild hogs?
Well, I mean, we see that basically whenever we see Patriot Front take to DC.
I was about to say, you can go to Boise, Idaho, and you can see that all the time.
Unfortunately, there's some people who are doing their best recreation of that, right?
But no, I think they would definitely be interested in probably some of the houses or some of the
I think they move indoors. I do think they move indoors.
They move indoors, or they'd use them as kind of hibernation places or things like that. There would be some aspects that wild hogs would kind of repurpose, but for the most of it, I think we're just going to see natural decay.
Do you think that the intrusion of the wild hog, either pre-Civil War of hog or after Civil War of hog, created more environmental damage or localized extinctions than humans have? Because they fuck shit up.
Hogs do fuck shit up, and they throw stuff out of whack, and they eat a lot of food. But I think in, ironically, long-term, short-term situation, I think that all the damage that the hogs would do would be short-term. My concern is with human practices is that there's so many forever chemicals and so many different things that take so long to decompose or to radiate and break down into more stable elements, that what humans are doing to the ecology have a far longer impact than what animals can do.
These hogs will still have to be dealing with these forever chemicals even after the Civil War.
That's correct. Yeah. And so they might massacre some prairies and some forest lands and different things like that. But, you have to realize that these ecologies have been here for millions and millions of years, and they've gone through different situations like that. To them, this is just kind of a speed bump and a recalibration. But I think with human activity, it's a little bit different because there are a little bit more deliberate actions happening versus just kind of natural interactions.
Now, okay, let's assume that the hog numbers have survived in at least decent numbers post-Civil War. Mm-hmm. And they begin to radiate out again. Mm-hmm. Do you think that there is a pathway for the radiation of these hogs to basically replace domesticity of humans? Where you talked about they would use the homes.
Yes.
Do you think that there would be some subject to populations of feral hog that become indoor hog?
I would think there would be urban hogs.
Urban hogs?
So similar to that, we have urban coyotes or other wildlife where they're just kind of preoccupied with going in cities and things like that. I think you would see some that are more ambitious or more likely to stay in urban areas, and then those who are more traditionalists. And I wonder too if that would impact the Civil War.
Would you think it could be potentially an urban versus a rural?
It could be